Alrighty, hello, hello, hello. Welcome into episode 50, what is this, 58 of the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. As things have taken a turn since the last episode. Now we are, I don't know how to say this. The NL Central is really out of reach. The Brewers just keep winning. They don't know how to lose. They're on an 11-game winning streak. We, however, are trending in a different direction. We are now close to 500. We are trying to sweep the Cubs here in this episode, as they are the immediate team behind us in the wild card standings. So we currently are the third wild card standing. And the Cubs are right behind us. If we sweep them, it'll give us a tad bit of breathing room. But we've got to figure this out, or we're not going to make the playoffs this year. And I'm very concerned that we just don't have the team to do it, even though we went out and traded for Teoscar Hernandez. And while that trade hasn't necessarily backfired in any way whatsoever, it hasn't propelled us forward. And that is what I can't stand. What's up, Ray? Alright, that tells me that's not working. Okay, that's working now. Yeah, I won't be live tomorrow or Sunday night. And then Monday is Halo Night with Dakota. So we're going to squeeze in an episode here. I'm going to save the prospects looking at the draft picks for the next episode. So, let's see what we can do. We're going to check in with Max Meyer, who has probably been the best pitcher on our staff. Yeah, better than Paul Skeens, probably. And that's saying something. So, we do have, when it comes to the pitching, we do have a decision to make when it comes to the off-season. We did not make any contract extensions at the deadline. We did not trade for anyone else.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, we are 61 and 56, by the way, which is oof. So it looks like not a lot. We'll probably look at Max Meyer here. So, but league news: Yordan Alvarez continues to crush. He's going to be the top free agent in the offseason this year. I don't think we truly have a chance to go after him, but just to make note of that. Let's see here. Mullins gets 500th RBI. Mariners are closing in on the A's. That's a big series to watch for. And nothing to really talk about on the farm system. Again, everyone's just doing their thing. Gene Groves is having a little bit of a slump in AAA. But Quentin Charlton seems to be the top pitching performer at the moment, as he is really striking a lot of hitters out. We'll see. What did we trade for Teoscar Hernandez? We traded our number 5 prospect, Thomas Harrington, who is our number 2 pitching prospect, and we traded our number 9 prospect, who's a closer, Edmundo Brito, I think is his name, for Teoscar. So
today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable.
Well, Max Meyer's been good.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog.
They're talking about his last 2 starts, but he's been good better than
that.
And
the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Last 2 starts, a 1-0 record, 13 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, an ERA of .68, a whip of under 1. Max Meyer has been the best pitcher. Easy to say that.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
But like I said, it's a trade I don't regret doing.
So just about
I'll hop
set.
into that here in a second.
And our pitcher tonight, Mackenzie Gore. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Okay, all set to go. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
It's a trade that I don't necessarily regret because Thomas Harrington, even though he is a good starter, doesn't really have a future in our rotation. So he seemed like he was expandable. And then the closing pitcher that we traded away, also kind of not necessary, seeing how we drafted 2 closers in the draft, and I'm just banking on that they're going to be I'm hoping they're going to be at least a B potential, each of them. So 2 players that kind of don't have a future in our system for Teoscar Hernandez. He's definitely a rental. Teoscar's contract is in the last year of a 3-year contract with the formerly with the Blue Jays at a $26.5 million per season contract. So we took on the $26.5 million as a rental. And unfortunately, it's just not panning out so far. He's doing okay. But the team itself, we're 61-56 now. We're losing ground rapidly in the Central. We're 3rd in the wild card, and the Cubs are the team behind us. So, I just,
that's how this game gets started.
You just have to take my word for what I'm about to say. There was no other left fielder either on the trade block or that was on bad teams that I could trade for. Teoscar was pretty much the only option.
With a homer in his last game. Up the middle.
Teoscar, a little bit of a bobble by the second baseman, and Cruz will beat it out. That is no longer Nico at second base. That is Abraham Toro. The Cubs doing Cubs things amid some errors.
I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now,
so checking out Mackenzie Gore, formerly with the Nationals. I believe he was traded to the Cubs here in 27, and he's going to be with the Cubs for quite a while. He's 29, he's a lefty, he's an 82 overall. Fastball, curve, slider, change, and a sweeper. And he's been very good with the Cubs, 11-6 on the year, ERA just above 4. 5-2 in his last 10 starts, so he's definitely... besides this one bad outing to whoever this team is, because SDS doesn't fix their game, the O opponent, I guess, who he loves to face, only went 2 innings. So, other than that, though, I mean, he's been okay his last 5 starts.
Get ready for the next one, make a play.
And now the first baseman, Danny Odell. In there, and it's 0-1.
Here's Danny Odell. 16 home runs on the year, 51 RBIs for the rookie.
Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Got him playing first base here today.
Just missed.
Okay, I'm glad this works now, so I can get rid of this. I turned the trade slider all the way up, by the way, and no one really made a trade. No one in the division really made a trade. The Reds went out and got a starter, but they're out of the Central, so that's kind of irrelevant. No other team made a trade. We went out and got Teoscar. The Reds got a starter. Brewers didn't do anything. Cubs didn't do anything. And the Cardinals never do anything because they never succeed in this franchise. So, hey, there's the defense, by the way, for the Cubbies. Brendan Donovan, PCA, and Seiya Suzuki around the outfield. Moncada, Swanson, Toro, and Michael Bush around the infield. Jake Rogers behind the plate. Don't know who they have DHing. They don't have Ian Happ anymore. Who do they have DHing? Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Okay. So... there goes Cruz. He's going to swipe second base. 17 swipe bags on the year for Cruz. Everyone's just kind of... I'm happy where we're at, but everyone's really down or not playing to where they were last season, if that makes any sense.
Next one misses.
Power numbers are way down across the board. Stolen bases are down across the board.
Up the middle,
as Odell will ground out.
First, one out in the top.
Cruz will get to third. Here comes Reynolds.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Henry Davis.
Well, he's an important part of
we've
this
got Henry Davis
sure.
catching here today. And then we've got Billy Cook in right field. Conine just getting the day off.
You know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
So here we go, chance for an early run.
Ryan Reynolds, the next to hit, takes ball.
We've been playing small ball.
Situation, he's trying to get you to pop
we're definitely hitting home runs in a way, but we've been playing small ball.
Opportunity to drive in a run here.
And Reynolds will ground out the Toro. He will be out. Cruz scores. Manufacture a run. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Nice job by Reynolds.
Put it on the ground. Brought that run in.
So here's Robert now. In the first pitch,
we've been doing this a lot, though. We have been scoring early. It's just we can't maintain. Well, we can't keep scoring, I guess, is the problem, if that makes any sense. I have a feeling the way it's going now, it's going to be the Mets and possibly the Orioles for the World Series, as that ball goes right over Swanson. Luis Robert Jr. scorches that ball 115 miles an hour.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters,
I got to see that Swanson dive again.
Hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone.
And Dansby's, I mean, even at his age, Dansby, I think he's 35 in this season. He still plays good defense, but no chance at this one. I mean, not even close. Not even close at all.
Did not get cheated.
Yeah,
and here's Teoscar. Ray, you were asking about Teoscar Hernandez. He is regressing. He's an 86 overall. He is 35 years old. But he's hitting 251, 15 homers, 49 RBIs, and that's a lot better than what we were seeing out of Chandler Simpson, who couldn't get his average over the Mendoza line. He has been struggling. There's his contract right there. He's $26.2 million as he reached the... my apologies, by the way. He signed a 1-year deal with the Blue Jays in the offseason, not a 3-year deal. That was somebody else. But he signed a 1-year deal with the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are sellers. I'm like, okay, well, let's take a chance on him. So, it's not like he's a bad player. He was an all-star last year, won the Silver Slugger last year. Got a lot of good quirks that could help our team. But so far, the dividends haven't really been showing. So,
was absolutely smoked. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Maybe we can get it going. There's still a month to go in the season.
Hernandez launched a homer.
This is the first week of August.
Swing and a high fly ball left.
It's the ball real hard to left field. Wind's blowing in though.
He makes the grab.
He will fly out.
And that's the third out. One run,
we'll
one
get on the board.
One error, and one left. Bottom half
Max
of
Meyer.
number one
The mound is
coming up.
yours.
It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs coming up. Back here at the friendly confines. And starting this one, Max Meyer. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this
Still
one.
decent, yeah. I mean, obviously I can't sit here and show everything, but there was no other person properly ready to go at the deadline.
He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Even on the trade block, I mean, there was two outfielders on the trade block, but it made no sense to trade for them.
And that is
one of them being Lawrence Butler, who is with the A's, who I think they have like the third best record in the American League. So no reason to do that. And then the other one was Elliot Ramos with the Giants. But his fielding is not very good. And the Giants are also in the running. So didn't make any sense to go after those guys.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup.
So Teoscar was kind of just the only one.
Their 3-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
And Boog, he's a fun
now you got the bottom of the screen. We're 10 games out. The Brewers.
Whenever he's got that bat in his hands.
Once again, the Brewers are on an 11-game winning streak.
They're so sound.
I just don't think we're going to catch them.
On time and starts his swing.
Just like real life, they just don't die.
That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
They just don't die.
Brendan Donovan stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Here's Brendan Donovan.
One down, base is empty. And fires in a fastball at 95.
From the rival Cardinals to the rival Cubs.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I didn't screen cap it or anything, but I did get a trade offer from the Tigers. They offered to send me like, who was it? It was a starter and some reliever that was like 36 years old and 35 years old, and they were good starters too. Like I just can't remember who it was. And they wanted O'Neal Cruz, and I'm just like,
One out, bases
I made
empty.
no indication that I had O'Neal Cruz on the trade block. There's a nice snag by Odell.
He put
2
a
down.
really good swing on that
So I was
pitch
just like,
and
yeah,
hit
I'm
the
going to say
ball
no to that.
hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit,
That's a
velo,
big old
the
no
better
for me,
off
buddy.
You're going to be in the long run.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki.
Not to mention Cruz still has 2 years of contract left. The Tigers didn't even need him. Even if they put him at shortstop, they didn't need him. If they put him at center field, they didn't need him.
And it goes just
So it just kind of didn't make any sense. Now, I am thinking about implementing a new rule in the guidelines, and it's just called the blow-up rule. I need to fully work it out. But basically what's going to come down to is if I feel as though the team is just miserable, like we have to be awful for this to happen. Like we have to be like Marlins, Rockies awful. If we ever fall to that stage, I can initiate a blow-up rule in which I could trade 3 cornerstone players or whatever. I don't know if I'll put a limit on that or not. But in return, there are 2 stipulations to that rule. Number 1, I have to take whatever the AI offers me. I can't add to it. I can't take away from it. I'm kind of at the mercy of the AI. And number 2, I can't re-sign them in the offseason. Because if you're taking a piece of your core and you're trading it, you're not going to sign them back. So
Clips the outside.
I got to figure out the hits and misses of that and see if it'll be fair.
Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
But I'm going to call it the blow-up rule or something.
The pitch. And that one
Sign
fouled
bonds.
off.
Who's that created that fake character that Reggie Stalker or whatever? Henry Davis off the glove of Swanson.
Able to fire over,
And he will beat that out. 2 infield errors by the Cubbies. That's an E6. I can see why these Cubbies are having problems. This game is realistic. It's just like the real Cubs. Except Swanson doesn't really make errors. But other than that,
Now batting Key Brian Hayes with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer.
here's Hayes. So for instance, if I were to initiate the blow up rule right now, if I were to say, all right, we're blowing it up, I would have to announce it on stream like, hey, I'm what's that word? Invocating. I am enacting. That's it. I'm enacting the blow up rule. And I'd have to pick 3 players I could trade away. Brian Reynolds wouldn't necessarily fall for that because he still has more than half of his contract left. But I could trade away Cruz. I could trade away Mitch Keller because he's in the last year of his contract. And I would be able to trade Cabron Hayes because we're more than 50% through his contract. So it would be something like that. You know, I'd have to get all prospects back.
Most recent game.
But I'm just trying to figure out how I can do that.
Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki sizing this
Hayes
one
gives that
up.
a pretty good ride. One down.
Makes the grab, one down.
But that's the details I need to work out because I'm very anal about my stuff, you know. It's like,
Termarr
if we blow it up, do we
the next
limit
Pirate to hit.
do we
He's
limit
gonna finish with a
how
new
many players
career
we
high
could
in
trade
stolen
away,
bases,
or do we
Chris?
still trade? Do we still abide to the two trade rule? You know.
Ground ball, left side.
I think we could put that on
and
side if we're
foul
blowing it
ball.
up, so to speak. But
Man at
I can't
first,
just go
one
out and just say, like, I can't take Mitch Keller, who's 31 or 32 or whatever,
in this one.
and I can't just be like, oh, these guys need a starter. Hey, I'll take 2 of your 8 potential players, please. No, I can't do that. I would have to do whatever the AI offers
He doesn't have the
me.
easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
But I'll figure it out.
Swanson sizes this one up, hauls it in, 2 away. Singing what kind of strike
Here's Billy
zone
Cook,
is
2 down.
most frustrating for hitters.
So, Ray,
I'd
what you doing
say
this weekend?
Off the plate, away,
Enough of me talking about that
and
nonsense.
down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering
And
is fouled
104
off.
curveball there.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all
Way
4
upstairs,
guys,
1 ball and 1 strike.
nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 outs.
Popped him up.
Gets under and pops it up.
Billy
Moncada
Cook
under
remembering
this
how to
one.
not hit a ball.
And makes the grab. And
All right,
that'll
1
do it.
error.
Pirates
Nothing to
lead
show
1.
for it.
They lead it 1-0.
1-0 Pittsburgh. Going to see your mom? That would be nice. Yeah, tomorrow's my last day of vacation. But we are going to...
Bottom of the second, and here's the first
we're going to
baseman,
go tubing.
Michael Bush.
It's a thing that's like 2.5 hours away. So it's like a little day trip. My work sucks. They start their weeks on Sunday,
And there's the
which
strike.
is ridiculous. It's one of the things I hate about my work is
That one in the dirt.
even with the
and 1-1.
vacation, I don't get a full weekend off, which is really lame. 'Cause with Vanessa being a daycare teacher, that's all she gets is weekends off, so. 2-1 to Michael Bush. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be the first time I've went since I was like 10. This will be Leo's first time.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's excited.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you
What's up,
look
Amish?
down,
I'm so
you're
done with the new
chasing
college
stuff
football
in
game.
the dirt.
Alright, details?
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy
Gave you
pitch
an
to hit.
invisible
It's
player.
much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's
Hold
how
on,
good
hold
that
on.
pitch was.
You're telling me an EA game that was just released is broken?
That one lifted
That's
to
insane.
left. 1 away.
Trying to share the clip and it will let you. I would love to see it if you get it to work.
Here is
Conspiracy.
Yohan Moncada.
Absolutely conspiracy.
That clips the inside corner for
You know,
a
maybe I
strike.
haven't scavenged
Looks like a
Twitter
really good
enough, but I'm
fastball
surprised I haven't
today.
heard
You can
people
hear
complain
that
about the
catcher's
servers in
mitt.
college
Pop
football.
it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Yeah, please do. Ooh, that's not where I wanted that.
Struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout.
Oh, yeah, Ray.
That caught a lot of the plate. I'd say
Swing and a miss by Moncada. He strikes out. Myers' second strikeout.
On it way too early, and by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Been pretty stable.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel
That's good.
Jr.
At least that's working.
2 for 6 so far in the series.
Gurriel Cruz will run it down.
That will end the inning.
Get that 6'7" frame running.
Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs
1-0 Pittsburgh. Top of the order due up.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Cruz reached on an error.
An all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Gore back to work.
Man.
Hit the air, left field.
You guys know what I'm going to say, though. We score in the first inning, and then our offense just dies. We'll pitch one out.
Danny Odell, the next Pirate to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Missing inside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
I had a baby Odell.
Hit up the middle.
And he's going to stay hot, man. I'm telling you, this guy's going to have
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He's going to have a killer sophomore year. Danny Odell will hit 30 home runs next year, I'm telling you.
Brian Reynolds here.
He will absolutely hit 30 home runs next year.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
What's up, Mark? Good day to you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Odell leads off first with 1 away.
How you enjoying college football? Reynolds is going to hit it right to Swanson.
And that's 2.
That's a big old DP.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates.
Calm down, Cubbies. You got more errors than you do hits. Chill out. Good pick by Swanson, though.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby
Swanson's
Swanson.
still hitting 290 at his age. Incredible. Incredible. Max Meyer, though, he has been rolling.
Meyer ready to fire now. Swing and a
Ground ball. Cruz.
Slings to first.
Throw out Swanson. 1 down.
Good arm side run to that
I think one of the best
right
decisions
there.
we have
Very
made
difficult
is
to
putting
hit the air.
Cruz back at short.
Just bores in on the hands.
So digging in, Jake Rogers. Chris, has been a good year for him.
I would definitely
Set a
prefer
new
him
career high for RBIs in a season.
at short over center field. Check swing.
Tried
Go.
to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go.
Oh, I thought you had it. Okay, I'm sorry.
1 down, base is empty.
Yeah, no, there's a couple games coming to Game Pass I'm very excited about. That Police Squad Shooter, Ready or Not's coming to Game Pass next month. I cannot wait for that. And then Helldivers, you have to buy it, unfortunately, but that's fine. Helldivers is also coming to Xbox. And that looks like a lot of fun on the bun.
This one in the air.
Popped him up.
Makes the catch.
Nice
Then there's 2
catch
away.
by Key, 2
Boy,
down.
that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Abraham Toro, the next Cub to hit.
Yordan Alvarez is a free agent at the end of this season, and I cannot wait to see which team just forks over so much money for him.
Next offering
We're not in the running for him. We've got our deal.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That we'd have to offset any future signings for
to the right
whatever
side,
we sign.
and that's just foul.
Him too.
2 out, space is empty.
0-2 to Abraham Toro. Ground ball.
Fair ball.
That'll get by Hayes.
It's in and out of his glove. Around first and hustling for second. Still
a little bit of a bobble out there by Teoscar, and Abraham Toro will have a 2-out double.
Continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly to right.
Boy, got to deal with PCA now.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
We have a runner on, so the bar's going to go crazy. There we go. That's up the middle. Here comes Toro. Here comes Roberts. Throw home. He got him. Luis Roberts. El Canon throws out the tying run at home. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Attaboy.
And throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Oh yeah, we knew we were throwing home there. Good tag by Davis as well. Oh yeah, we got him. Not even. Yeah, you out, buddy.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
El Canon. Whatever canon is in Spanish, I don't know what it is. But that's a play, man. That is a play.
Close, but call the ball. And that is ball 1.
Now he's going to lead it off.
Swings through that one for strike
Been in a little
1.
bit of a funk.
1-1.
Yeah, 154 in his last 40 at bats. That's not what you want to see. It's not what we want to see. Attaboy. Oh, let's take that curveball back up the middle with a hit.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I think we'll get hot again before the season's over, but it might be too late. We're kind of fighting for the wild card at this point.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him
Here's
into
Teoscar.
Hernandez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
We're expecting us to steal with Robert.
Robert gets his lead at first with nobody out.
No, I'm good, man.
Next
I don't think
offering
we're
is
actually going to
in for a
steal.
strike.
Sorry.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Off balance feed, there's
That's
one.
tough, but he beats it out.
Great effort there.
I just haven't felt my swing at Teoscar yet.
Right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it.
Good play by Toro. He thought about just going to first, but gets Robert at second base.
Henry Davis digs in now.
1 out. Here is Henry Davis.
Rolled to short.
Man, I should know better than this.
To second, that's one. And their second double
I should know better than do that.
One hit in the inning, but no one left.
We'll roll into our third double play of the game.
Pirates won,
fine.
and the Cubs nothing.
As always, get a run in the first inning. Offense dies for a while. It's just the theme of these episodes.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan.
We'll see what kind of voodoo happens for them to tie it up, because 1-0 leads are never safe.
On the ground, right side, Johnson. One up, one down.
So there's a good start. Max Meyer gets Donovan on one pitch.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. Grounded out his first time up.
Bet the Twins to be 6th, huh? That ball tattooed, left field, Hernandez.
Hernandez ranging after it.
We'll grab it. Hey, look at that. They got us in the wild card, 85 and 77.
Just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away.
Maybe.
And wasn't able to stay close.
I don't think we're going to make it very far, though.
Up next for Chicago,
unless this offense gets figured out.
Left his first time.
I mean, we could have traded for a reliever, but I wanted to give my hope.
Right side, Odell.
Well, how about that inning?
Handles, throws to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches.
How about a 3-pitch inning for Max Meyer?
Over. Cubs are down quietly. They trail here 1-0.
I'm trusting in the process when it comes to our bullpen trending in the right direction. So, though I think the Cubs will re-up Kyle Tucker, probably not.
So far, here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
I really don't think they will. I kind of hope they do. But at the same time, man, I mean, I don't know. He's going to ask for a lot of money, which he should. He absolutely should.
And that one is
good timing down the middle. Love to see it. Be a deep fly ball.
He's got it. One down.
Every day during batting practice.
Well, the thing is, it depends what they do at the deadline. The Cubs are going to do something at the deadline. We just don't know what they're going to do at the deadline.
They make the play perfectly.
They've got Triantos in the minors, who looks like he's pretty much ready to come up. And mother fudger, man, why can't we hit the ball? But I worry about these prospects now because so Matt Mervis comes up with the Cubs, doesn't do anything after crushing minor league. Matt Shaw's coming up, plays great defense, but the guy can't hit to save his life. I'm saying that respectfully because you look at what he's done, that would back up that statement. It's his first season, so maybe get him a break, but then you got Miguel Amaya, who struggled for season and a half, and he's finally starting to get it, but now he's injured, so is that going to throw off the momentum he got? And then Cade Horton, he's been mostly miss since coming up. So I worry about, you see Triantos doing well in the minors, but is he going to do well in the majors? Same with Ballesteros, that catcher. So I don't know. It depends on what they feel is right, I guess.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets
so I continue to just swing at everything.
2 gone after the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty.
That's on his first strikeout.
I'd call it a power curveball.
You bet the Dodgers will sign him? Probably.
So much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swing and strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates, Billy Cook.
I just, obviously I would like to see him signed.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
I think he's a big reason the Cubs are doing as well as they are. But if you do that, how are you going to do this contract, right?
And another ball.
Because you got to think about other players, Justin Steele, Seiya Suzuki. I think Shota's 3 years.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh my God,
Swing
dude!
And a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Toro pulls it down.
I just don't know. I mean, I hope he does, but I have a feeling Ricketts is going to be like, "Oh, we're just going to move on, and we don't have the money. We're such a poverty franchise, We can't buy anything. We just can't." That's what I think Ricketts will do.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Look at our pitching, though. Our pitching has been really good. No one can say our pitching has been the problem. It's our lack of offense, which shouldn't be happening. Just missed that? Yeah, I'm going to just miss a lot of these pitches for a while until the game remembers that good timing means good timing.
That's to third. And it gets
all right.
by.
And, of course, we can't field anymore either.
And he's into second.
That game got really upset that we threw that runner out at home, so it's going to try again. There's a double. Oh, yeah, Ray 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you.
Here's Gurriel. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
All right, 5th inning, 1-run lead. This is where they tie it up.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
But I think the Cubs are going to go land a starter. I think that I'm probably in the minority here, but I think the bullpen will be just fine. I don't know what other reliever you could ask for, Billy. Are you going to get that? I don't know what other reliever you can go out there and get that's not doing what Thielbar, Flexen, Palencia, what these guys are doing.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch
but
to this guy right
I don't know.
here.
I really don't. I think they're going to go get a starter, though.
Don't give him anything to hit.
I don't want them to get Sandy. That seems to be the popular thing. But I hope the Cubs do not get Sandy Alcantara.
That's in there, and that is
he's going to cost so much, and then we don't even know how injury prone he is.
Man at second.
That's up the middle. Not going to get the throw home this time, and there's the game rubber banding. Game is tied.
And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
All right, so a double down the line that our Gold Glover couldn't get, and then Teoscar bumbles, and they get a double. They don't score. A couple innings later, they get a double down the line that our Gold Glove can't score. Teoscar misses completely because the game wants it to happen. Gets a double out of it, and of course they come along to score. So that's MLB The Show rubber band for you. This game is tied. I will still die on that hill that this game has a rubber band mechanic in it. The same play with the same result in two different innings. On 2 different pitches to 2 different hitters in 2 different locations, same result. You can't convince me otherwise that this game doesn't have a rubber band mechanic in
it. In the air to left center.
Who wants it? Who wants it? Jesus Christ. Why did you let Teoscar get that? 2 down. Man, we were just a bumbling mess.
Abraham Toro, the next Cub to hit. Doubled in his first AB.
Oh, yeah. No, I still 100%.
That one the other way, and foul.
That's true. There's just no other baseball game out there. If there was some competition, maybe I would try something different.
On the corner for a strike.
Who knows? This might be my last year doing this.
Two outs. Got him.
Ooh, all of a sudden they forgot to hit.
One run, a pair
all right.
of hits, no errors, and one
Cubbies tied up.
5
Thanks to the
complete.
show.
All tied, 1-1.
Thanks to good hitting. See, don't you even find it funny that when they even hit that ball, they even hit it to Robert both times, but it just happened to be slightly off-centered enough where he couldn't throw home? It's not a conspiracy. It's the rubber band mechanic.
Here at Wrigley Field,
that's what
6.
it is.
And the batter now, O'Neal Cruz. Gore back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening.
Woo! Bruce tattoos that ball. And that's going to go over the head of Suzuki. And he will stroll into second base. That's a hanging curveball.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to
Made
the
such a
full
sweet
side
sound.
right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the
And like I
baseball
said,
in order to hit a line
you know,
drive.
the show does get a lot of things right, but they refuse to fix the things that are wrong.
Go ahead, run on base. Odell getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Danny Odell this year versus the Cubs.
Sometimes you have to keep
hasn't been that good
until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And the first pitch is
wow, you couldn't get more down the middle good timing than that. And the game's like fly ball, lol.
And there's one down.
Thanks for proving my point, game. Appreciate it. I wonder what happens if I throw that to a power hitter down the middle. What do you guys think will happen? That was a slider down the middle. Let's experiment next inning, shall we?
Now it's the DH, Ryan Reynolds.
Good timing, slider down the middle. Just love this game, man. Love the hitting.
And a first pitch
everything's RNG in this game. Ratings don't matter, baby.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he hits a ground ball right side. In time to Bush.
And
they take care of Reynolds for the out. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Right.
He's 2 for 2.
Here's Robert.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
I forgot which franchise it was I had Mackenzie Gore in.
Very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
I think it was the A's I had him in. Don't swing at that. And some people have recommended out of the park baseball to me, but
the delivery to Robert.
It's not my type of game.
And a count 1 and 2.
Like, I gotta play the game. I can't just sit there and look at stats, you know.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
I'm glad people enjoy it.
2 outs and 1 in
But
scoring
it's
position.
just not my type of game. Yep.
Swings through it, and that's a strike.
And we strike out.
Well, this guy competes
Of course we
hard.
do.
You see the emotion there. I love it.
Just
Great
forgot how to
job
hit,
of
man.
getting out of the
Just
jam.
forget. Can't foul it off like the AI do. Yeah, it says simulate. It's a sim only. But that's not my type of
Back here
thing.
at Wrigley Field, and now here's a speed threat. Outfield.
Let's see. PCA doesn't have a lot of power. Let's put a slider down the middle and see what happens, shall we? Wow, they get a hit.
And a good start to the inning.
What? That's insane. You throw a slider down the middle with good timing, you get a hit. That's what should happen. But no, we get a pop-up.
Everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he
That's crazy. That's insane.
Brendan Donovan, 0 for 2 in this one.
It's almost like the game doesn't know what to do. Probably shouldn't have tried that with PCA, but, you know.
Move to first. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive.
This game is busted, though, 100%. It's a great game when it works, but...
In the air, left.
It's a great game when it works, but most of the time the game is busted. Ratings don't matter in this game. It really doesn't. No one has still proven to me that, you know, a player with 125 power can constantly hit the ball farther than someone with 90 power.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
And if someone has 99 contact, they should never swing and miss at a pitch down the middle. Just saying. Just saying.
Here's a high chopper.
Gonna have one play.
He'll do it himself. He's out. One away.
One down.
Bottom of the sixth.
PCA at second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
Oh, here's one for you. Here's one for you. If there's a runner that has no speed, they should not have a stolen base. That still doesn't make sense to me.
Suzuki in the box now. Takes strike one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive.
Obviously, excluding like pitches in the dirt
and
and stuff.
Picking it up out of the hand.
You get what I'm saying.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's a ball and a
1-1. If that was real life baseball, the umpires would have called that a strike. I think Seiya Suzuki has had the second most pitches called as strikes outside the zone this year.
Ground ball up the middle.
Nice play by Cruz. Will throw out Suzuki.
That's out number 2.
PCA will get to third. Here comes Michael Bush.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
What a player he's become in real life.
Just off the inside edge.
1-0. 136 with runners in scoring position, so we know what that means. He is absolutely going to crush right here.
Ball in, and he spits on that one.
2 outs. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count
Boy.
1-2.
He was sitting on that.
Crow Armstrong at third with 2 away.
Wow.
Got him looking.
That was right down the middle. Bush strikes out. Max Meyer
Hit, no errors, and a man left.
gets it done.
7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1.
All right, let's go to the 6th inning. Let's see how many good timing outs we get this half inning, shall we?
On the north
Sorry,
side of
7th inning.
Chicago, John Shambi
I don't know
and
my
Chris
innings.
Singleton, top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Teoscar Hernandez.
Would have popped that up if I swung at it, so we're not going to swing at it.
So tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Good changeup. It also doesn't help that Mackenzie Gore is just a good pitcher.
Inside. Going to count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved
1-2.
because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Holy smokes! Teoscar Hernandez left field. We got a lead.
And here in the late stages,
Clear the deck. Cannonball coming for Teoscar Hernandez.
It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back
Number 16 on the
Seeing
year.
the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking
Perfect.
for.
That was
Crushes
low,
it,
man.
Gets it out of the ballpark.
How was that a home run?
Here comes the
I don't know how
manager
that
of
was
the
a
Cubs
home run.
dugout, and he will make a
That
move
was
to the
so
pad.
low.
Mackenzie Gore out of the game, and they trail as he exits, but he
They are
kept
gonna
them
pull
close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Tyson Miller.
I just realized
Coming
my
on to
feet
face
never
the
seen
righty
out.
here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those
Well,
matchups are very good.
That's awkward. That's awkward.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry.
All right, Tyson Miller in. He was on the trade block this year. 32-year-old, 76 overall righty. Fastball, sweeper, sinker, curve, and circle change. Not a lot of velo. Got a really good sweeper, though.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Henry Davis, 0 for 2. Really haven't seen much of that power. There's that sweeper I was talking about.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field.
Oh boy, hits it pretty hard, but he's going to hit it right at Suzuki.
Makes the catch, and there's one
Wow.
gone. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Oh, got a righty. Hayes is going to be pretty useless here.
Line drive.
That ball hit pretty good, but PCA is going to catch that one. Good timing out. Love to see it, baby.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Johnson, the next to hit, takes outside. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Number 47.
Hey, former Pirate Jack Neely.
Assad also throwing.
Who do we got available? Anybody? Okay, we do got some people available. Jansky's available. I'm warming up. So here's another guy that hasn't really found his swing yet. And he continues to just get good timing outs because that's all this game is. It's just good timing outs.
And that is that.
Welcome to Good Timing Out Simulator.
Cannonball coming.
We do get a home run by Teoscar Hernandez, but that was a perfect though. So that kind of doesn't count. 2-1 Pirates. Let's go bottom of the 7th. You just do the Sammy Sosa hop.
Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Yoan Moncada.
That's an interesting decision.
Tap foul to play.
We'll see if Meyer can go through 7.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, as
the
a
pitch
hitter,
count
you gotta be
is
ready to hit. Now,
ridiculous.
That's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
But he's only got 1 run to work with, so. I don't really see us stretching him out more than this inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Unless he's just flat out dominant here. But once again, the rubber band will kick in. We're going to have a very pitch-heavy inning. So he started this off with 57 pitches. We'll see what we end at. That's not where we wanted that. He'll strike out Moncada. Fourth strikeout from Meyer.
Change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter.
That was not where we wanted that.
So critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Let's get these guys ready to go here. Here's Lourdes.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
No ball.
Down the middle, down the middle, down the middle. Can't be doing that now.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That clips the corner.
Two pretty nasty
Everything just going up.
to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
No balls and 2 strikes to Gurriel.
The 0-2.
Swing and a miss.
3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty
Strikeout
good
number
pitch.
5 from Meyer.
We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swanson digs in.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging
Here's Swanson.
speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Ouch.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Right off the foot of our catcher. Yeah, Swanson's still having good numbers at 34 years old. Hitting 290. This is going into the game. 19 homers. Been a 20 home run hitting guy for Swanson. Defenses look a little shady. But still, good player. Even at 34 years old.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The shortstop takes the ball.
How was that just late? But he threw it like 12 feet outside the plate.
Swing and a line drive, base hit.
Two out hit for Swanson. We're going to go to the pin.
That puts the tying run on base.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles.
Apparently Swanson can just hit anything slider-wise.
These days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive the ball like that, more often than not,
Jake Rogers.
Runner at first with two away. Jake Rogers, the next Cub to hit.
Theoretically, we want to bring in a lefty here. And we're going to do something stupid and do that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make
Sandy
a change.
Alomar Jr. out of the pen. He's going to go ahead and pull Meyer. Well done. Saw what happened in the last episode when we have to rely on this pin.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brendan Little.
Well,
Brendan Little's been actually pretty good this year. Got him in the Rule 5 draft.
Late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired.
Been doing okay.
So we'll see what he's got here.
No, I don't want to see that. So here is Brandon Little, 31-year-old lefty. Sinker, curve, and cutter. Like I said, we got him in the Rule 5 draft from the Blue Jays, and he has not pitched in 3 years. And here he is here, pitching great. Actually played a game with the Cubs. I did not know that. I'm thinking of Luke Little.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I'm going to play some mind games here. Jake Rogers.
Swanson off of first with two away. Just missed.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Don't hang it. He can't bang it.
Here's a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
1-2. He is swinging. Well, that lead in the AL East continues to get smaller and smaller.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I really need the Twins to not make the playoffs this year. Woo! That's a good cutter. Gets Rogers swinging. Little comes in and does the job.
We look ahead to inning number 8.
2-1 Pittsburgh. We're going to the 8th. Here
It's
at beautiful and historic Wrigley Field.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Javier Assad.
Just trying to keep this one close.
Cubs going to their bullpen. Here's Javier Assad.
A chance to fight back into the game.
Seems like he's good whether you put him in the bullpen or on the starter mound.
Now it's the right fielder, Billy Cook.
We are going to have... Wow, actually, ironically, lefties are all here. So we may let him go.
Yeah, that's
9-1-2 due up for the Pirates. Got Billy Cook, O'Neal Cruz, and Danny Odell.
A swing and a miss as he
He's having a hard time seeing the ball now. Man, Billy Cook couldn't hit a barn if he was touching the barn.
Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip.
Just keep throwing fastballs, man. We can never hit fastballs ever, ever, ever in our lives, ever.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. Swing.
I'm sorry. Did we just miss the curveball down the middle of the plate? Early my ass, dude. Early my ass. You are on something.
And it's 0-2. Action in the pen down there.
Oh, Jesus.
The right-hander is up and throwing. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far.
I don't know how this game's going to go. I hope you guys are ready for extras.
He's faced in this one.
But it's going to happen.
Man, it's talked about a lot, but
it's going to happen.
Just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
As Danny Odell can give us some insurance, that'd be nice.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door.
Assad's not a bad pitcher either. That's the thing. Like, I'm talking like he's shouldn't be doing what he's doing. Sinker, cutter, fastball combination, 12-6, and a sweeper. He really throws a lot of that sinker and possibly the cutter.
Backdoor. That pitch is devastating.
Wow. I don't know which one he throws more when it comes to his sweeper and curveball. Allegedly at 89.
That one missed.
Now see, that cutter looks slower than that sinker. Or faster than that sinker. Odell fouls it off. 2-2. Up the middle, Swanson.
On the run, throw
that's good range.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Throw out Odell.
Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up.
Bottom of the 8th we go.
2 and the Cubs 1.
Cubs all of a sudden perfect on defense. We're going to leave Little in.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Abraham Toro.
Who do we got coming up this next inning? Reynolds, Robert, and Teoscar. Okay. Yeah, we're going to leave Little out here.
And that one
He's got 2 lefties after Toro. So if we can just get past Toro, that would be ideal.
Ball 1 there.
Ball 1. Got high plate vision. So I understand. Where's that discipline I'm thinking of? I keep saying vision, but I think it's discipline that determines how much they swing. Foul ball. Gonna be a base hit.
So
Let me guess, early swing. Early swing there, and you get a hit.
Game for him. He's been really hot
Let's see.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make them pay.
Oh, of course it was down the middle. That's not where I wanted that. Game's like, yeah, that's where you wanted it, my guy. Of course it is.
And a sack bunt here.
Wow. Just got him.
Just got him.
PCA get the runner over.
There was a time where that sack bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get.
Of course, the game can bunt no matter where you throw it. I think PCA's got good bunting skills, though. No, he doesn't. Okay, so it's nice to know that the AI with 46 bunt can take a pitch bunting away from, or going away from them, can still nail the perfect bunt down. But we already know the ratings don't matter, so, I mean, it's no surprise.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Just in case.
Nice job behind the plate there.
Here's Donovan. So Seiya Suzuki is next. This will be Little's last hitter.
Run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
You got Majinski waiting. He's pretty much ready.
So the tying run at second. Little chopper rolls
Donovan
foul.
fouls that one off. 1 and 2, so 2 strikes. Bonus on contact, vision, possibly power. Ground ball, Cruz. Calm down, Cruz. Don't take the rookie's hand off. 2 down.
Run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on
Tying run at third, and we're going to go to our bullpen.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
98 hits per 9, 92 clutch.
There comes a skipper.
Let's bring in
out of the
Majinski.
dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Let's see if ratings actually matter. Spoilers, they don't.
Carmen Majinski gets the ball now.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third.
As a quick chit-chat with Henry Davis. Are they going to do the suicide squeeze? I really hope they don't, because Suzuki has 31 bunting. So he better not.
And there's the strike.
Got
Strike
no
one.
problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. You want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
The tying run is 90 feet away. That misses the zone. And now it's
We're
even
down low, 1-1 to Suzuki. Tying run at third base. Yeah, I'm sure you want me to throw a slider.
Late
How about a 98 heater?
I would throw him another
1 ball, 2
Try
strikes.
to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Man, oh man. I don't
Game
know
makes
how
no
you
sense.
take that pitch. That's as close.
Pitch release was good, but we
gets.
missed on the other side of the plate. I just don't get that. Attaboy!
Misses, it's a strikeout.
Gets Suzuki on the cutter. Majinski gets the job done.
Did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam.
Crunch time.
Clearly, he's happy with
Here in
those
Wrigley,
results.
the slimmest of leads. Let's go to the 9th.
And we're back. And now the DH, Ryan Reynolds.
And get David Bednar ready.
Assad back to work. Strike one.
So I continue to swing at
Assad
pitches in the dirt
goes
because I'm
30
bad.
years old now, and he's a native of Mexico. That one
1-1.
inside. Look out.
Reynolds 0 for 3. It's a hard pass, Toro.
And a good
There's a
start
leadoff hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job
boy
to use
Reynolds.
that big hole and get himself a hit.
Well, do we try to steal here? I doubt it.
And now
Here's
here
Robert.
is Luis Robert Jr. And that one clips the corner.
Outside, called a strike. Runner on the move. He's out because, of course, they're going to quick pitch on the second fucking pitch with no indication that I'm stealing whatsoever.
But it just didn't work out that time. Nice
Love this
job by
game.
the defense
It knows
right
when you
there
want to steal.
Keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Well, I tried to go for a milestone there for Reynolds.
One run.
But we just fouled it up because the game doesn't care. That would have been his 100th stolen base of his career, but the game's like, fuck that.
Game here in the top of the ninth.
So,
Comes up empty.
didn't quick pitch on the first pitch, quick pitched on the second one. They just know. They just know. Every time.
And it remains 2-2.
Oh well, I tried.
And
I was maybe hoping if he would have thrown an off-speed pitch, I think we would have had it. But
crowd locked in right now.
Of course he goes sinker.
Game here in the ninth. Foul. We'll see another.
good bat by
payoff
Robert.
pitch.
Good timing. Love to see it.
Swung
Oh
on,
boy.
belted.
Right center field. PCA not going to get to that one somehow.
And it's into the gap.
And that will be a double.
Third hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really
He's
good
Robert.
swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could
Insurance
handle,
run.
allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Or Robert. And here's Teoscar. RBI chance. Going back to the 7th inning. Somehow hit this ball out. I really don't know how. But we'll take it. Woo!
Foul ball.
Way early. That's not a hit. Game's broken. Yeah. Ooh, Toro. I like what Toro was doing out there. Did you guys see that? Now, see, it's small details like this in the game that I do like. I like how Toro's out here just teasing Robert a little bit. I didn't get it all the way. But there were 2 separate times where he went to second base acting like he's going to get, he's going to throw over here. Maybe he'll do it again here. But
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth.
he ain't going to do it.
Swings through that one.
Can't hit that ball, though. 2 down. We continue to suck.
Now, Henry Davis.
We are actually... You know what? Let's just let Davis hit. Give him a shot.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Indy's in a cold streak, so it ain't going to matter much. Good timing. Foul ball. Love to see it. I'm going to keep saying that every time it happens.
Man on second, 2 down.
Because it just... If you have a good timing and you still get a foul ball or you miss it, then it wasn't a good timing. That would indicate you hit somewhere on the ball that does not result in a fair ball. But that's okay.
Swing and a miss.
Like we were going to do shit anyway.
Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
All right.
So no runs, 2 hits, no
Let's go to the bottom of the
errors,
ninth.
and 1 left on.
Let's
On to
bring
the
it
bottom
in.
of inning number 9.
David Bednar. Let's see if he can close it
Coming up.
down.
It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1.
2-1 Pittsburgh. Let's bring in Bednar. See if he can put him to sleep.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season.
33 out of 38 in saves.
Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well,
We are going to make a couple of changes, though. The Oscar will come out. We will put Simpson in.
Now into the ball game on defense, Chandler Simpson. He'll be out in left field.
And we may put Chang in. Trying to think. I mean, Johnson plays pretty good defense, so I'm not really too concerned about it. We'll leave him in. Okay, yeah, we got Cook in right, Simpson in left. Okay. There we go, Michael Bush.
First pitch,
one.
and he just misses.
Ron Walker leads the National League in saves. No surprise there. Of course, the Brewers have someone up there in Devin Williams. Brewers have someone in every category.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Woo.
There's the swing.
Beautiful
and a miss.
curveball. 1 and 2 to
1
Bush.
ball, 2 strikes.
Did not even notice the Reds overtook the Cubs in the Central. Ground ball, Dodell. Okay, sure game.
And that one finds its way through.
Okay, I guess we're just not going to dive for it. We're just going to let it roll. We're going to let it roll. What's up, Perez? How you doing, man? Way to dive over the ball, because the game just loves to do that. Oh, this game's great in every way.
No outs. Runner
You know what? We are going to make that change.
Now Yohan Moncada. Sung Chae Cheng comes on defensively now as he takes over his
I love when the game just has your fielders forget how to dive, you know. This play should have been made 100%. Just, you know, we'll dive after the ball's by us. How about that? That sound good? And then Johnson just didn't even try, so. Whew, excuse me. All right. Moncada's up.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Just need to close it out. Our season may have nosedived, but doesn't mean we should play bad.
Late with the swing
2.
there.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is downstairs.
Finding two. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. All right. 1 and 2. Oh, look at Cruz. Look at Cruz. That's a double play. Woo! That's the play of the game right there.
Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Oh, that was beautiful. Cruz with a nice flip to Chang. Good throw. 2 down.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Lourdes Gurriel
All right.
Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts.
See, guys, that's how you die for a ball. Hope Tamar Johnson was watching that.
First pitch misses.
All right, here's Gurriel. He's 0 for 3. We're looking to get this final out, sweep the Cubs.
Trying to close out.
Increase our very slim lead in the wild card.
Trying to pull it out. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
It's been a crazy first 3 years in this series.
Curve in the dirt.
2-1 again.
Situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Oh, we're going to challenge.
Next offering is in
Down to their last strike.
What
do we want? Want a curveball?
Last half of inning number 9.
Put it down. That's not down.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this
Need
game
to make
with
sure
the
this
bat on
game
your
goes longer
shoulder.
than the Cubs. They bring year-to-year save back, maybe.
1 strike away.
Woo! Called strike 3. I don't know about that one. We'll take it, though. Raise the Jolly Roger. We're going to sneak away with a win.
Deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final
score,
today,
Pittsburgh 2,
2-1.
Cubs 1. Max Meyer continues to just cruise. Kinsey Gore gets the loss. Bednar gets the save. Which is still my GOAT franchise. Yeah. It's really sad that my best franchise I've ever had was the one from 10 years ago. That's what's sad. So some good plays here. Luis Robert nailing the runner out here at home. Keeping us with a 1-0 lead at the time. And then Teoscar Hernandez with the 7th inning solo shot, giving us the 2-1 lead. Majinski coming in the 8th, getting a big out with a runner on 3rd. Striking out Seiya Suzuki. Big double play here in the bottom half of the 9th inning. And then David Bednar shutting the door. Turning the lights out. Put him to sleep for save number 34. And, yeah. We still continue to struggle to score runs. 2 runs a game is not going to do much. But Max Meyer, 6 2/3, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks, an earned run. RBI by Teoscar Hernandez. The guy looks like Syndergaard. Yeah, he sure does. The Cubs gifted us a run in the 1st inning. They made an error in the 1st, and that's how Cruz came in. Brian Reynolds with an RBI groundout. That's what it was. So, not a lot to talk about. Pretty boring game. But, hey, we come out on top. We couldn't get Brian Reynolds' 100th career stolen base, but that's okay. So, yeah, that's it. Very short episode here. I mean, I went over 2 hours last night, so... How old is Bednar? He is 33? I believe he's 33. So, he's got 1 more year on his contract for us. And then we probably will have to go our separate ways. I don't know. I'd like to keep Bednar as long as he's good. Why did it not capture? Okay. So, I probably won't be live until Tuesday for this series. On Tuesday, we'll take a look at the draft picks. I don't think I'll be live Sunday. We'll see. But I'm going to assume we won't be. But next episode, we'll take a look at the draft picks. The ratings will be revealed. See if we did anything for our draft. And then, I don't know. We're probably going to do a couple more episodes of the season. And then we'll see where we're at if we make the playoffs. So, I don't know. Don't know. So, if you're interested in the draft picks, check in the next episode. If you're curious on who we drafted, join the Discord. It's always here in the description under YouTube, or if you're in Twitch, it's pinned on the profile. Follow on Twitter as well. Everything Pittsburgh Pirates will show up there as well. Much love to you guys. I want to go have a mini-day vacation. First one in years. So, I'm going to enjoy it. We'll see you guys on Monday for co-op night, and then Tuesday back here with the Pirates franchise. Much love to you guys. Ray's the Jolly Roger. See you, Ray.